what is best for business.
What? Yes! Yes!
What?
Radio slithering. Watch out! Watch out!
More.
What? Viva la raza!
What is going on, you sexy people on YouTube? Welcome to episode 11 of Under the Ring, the podcast that will tell you what you want to know, need to know, and hope to know about the WWE. We'll give you news, theories, and predictions to Raws and pay-per-views past and present. You can follow us on Twitter at Under the Ring 1, on Facebook at Under the Ring Radio, and on the YouTube at Under the Ring Radio. But you know that already because you're here. I'm your host, Gasper. Alongside Dan.
What's up?
Vinny. And our very special guest tonight, Brandon.
What's up?
Welcome back.
I hope they know this.
Great to be
They've been listening for the last few weeks or months. Or...
Well, I mean, he's back. It's his second episode back.
He's
not
he was
him.
talking
He's some of the listeners.
Oh.
He's talking about the listeners.
You said you should know this by now. Well, I hope they do because they've been listening for the last 10 episodes.
All three of you out there.
3? No, we have more than 3.
Raw was decent, huh?
Yes.
That was a thing last night.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar came out and was pissed. He was angry.
Good.
He actually spoke on the microphone.
It was
how,
good.
How do we feel about that?
I was scared, but I enjoyed it. It wasn't that bad.
I love them all night on the microphone. It was great. The only problem I have is that he was getting the crowd behind him a little bit, and we don't want to do that because he's not going to face a heel at WrestleMania. He's going to face a face. Face to face.
Face to face.
Face to
Face
face.
encounter.
So we can't, I don't know. I like him better without Heyman. I'm sick of the Heyman thing right now.
I just feel like it's more special when he speaks.
Yeah,
He doesn't
but
do it often because he sucks, but...
it didn't seem like it was just written and he was like trying to squeeze through it. Like it just seemed like he was pissed and he was just saying things. And that's how he used to be. Yeah, I don't know.
Come out here, baby!
Yeah, but he said baby too much.
Yeah, he had to like.
Roman Reigns is going backstage like, son of a bitch, he's using my word.
Yeah.
He had to like. He was from the South. Like,
Whoa.
I mean, he isn't?
He lives on a farm.
No,
This
he's
is true,
It's
but
not the South, but he's a country guy.
yeah, he's a country boy. So he uses inner country boy accent.
Triple H comes out, tries to calm him down, and then Rollins comes up on the screen, talking smack, this and that.
Cena.
Cena comes out in his new
Baby blue.
baby blue and yellow. They're going to make a giant faction. It's going to be a Blue Day featuring John Cena and Blue Tista.
Yes.
I would pay to see that.
It's happening.
I would pay to never see it.
You couldn't pay me to see it.
Shit. Cena
They made the match.
gets put in a match that if he wins, again, everyone gets their jobs back.
Well, we don't know yet.
Well,
Hang on.
And we got
I forgot. How can I forget?
We got a
I said
nice
it
demonstration
1,000
of how
times
to
last
download
night.
it.
If he wins, he gets Ziggler, Rowan, and Ryback back. And
Back.
back.
Face, back.
But
If he loses, he's out of the match at Royal Rumble.
womp womp.
What are we gonna do?
I wonder what's going to happen.
Well, you knew that wasn't going to happen
Yeah,
because they're not having
of course.
Rollins and Lesnar at the Rumble. So
Half that shit on the app is rigged anyway.
Yes.
But
well, I don't know. I think they just cater the show towards making you vote a certain way, and a lot of people are sheep and vote that certain way. I don't know if it's. I used to be like skeptical about it, but I think now it's authentic. I feel like it's just usually pointless.
yeah, very pointless.
A street fight, a false count anywhere, or a
No
Hardcore match.
DQ. Or no DQ. Yeah, like what?
It's all the same shit.
same
So
shit.
dumb. I love when they do this. I just laugh. I'm like, which one of these no disqualification
Like, why can't they
matches
just do
am I gonna pick?
like ladder, table,
Yeah,
and
something-
false count anywhere or something? I don't know.
Be creative. Shit.
You know WB creative can't be creative. God forbid.
Moving on. Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. Thoughts?
Hmm.
I didn't.
Who wants to take this one
I
first?
didn't mind it, except.
I will.
Go ahead.
I'll take the.
I was really excited to see this match, but they're going with this injury angle with Daniel Bryan.
Too much.
And they're going to keep beating that dead horse of, oh my god, he's coming back from a neck. We have to use a real life thing because everybody knows about it. If he took that long off, why am I going to think that he's still feeling effects of it? if he came back like in a month, I'd be like, oh, they could play like he came back too soon. He took up 8 months of wrestling, pretty much. Why are you still going with this? I don't like that.
It's dumb.
But I will admit, though, he took some brutal spots in that match.
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah,
But
well, one I think was a fuck-up. When Bray Wyatt was outside the ring and he jumped off, I don't think Bray Wyatt knew what move Dan Bryan was doing. Dan Bryan landed off.
That was one, and then the spot,
the rest
to me
was
was...
planned. I mean...
Yeah, turnbuckle, though, that was...
Yeah, that was just a planned spot, though, I think. They were all planned to go against his
still
head,
brutal
his
to
neck,
watch.
like whiplash.
Yeah.
Just, I hate Kane.
Oh, yeah. And
Why is he always interfering in matches?
Everything.
Like everything that.
I
has
thought
to
he was
do-
retiring a year ago.
Yes, after Hell in a Cell, right?
He needs to go.
So bad.
Bitch. Wyatt wins, which I'm really surprised about,
I don't like that.
because it's Daniel Bryan's first Raw back,
I don't like that.
and
Have Kane
the
interfere.
Wyatt train is still full motion towards the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's true.
Spoiler alert.
But
If you don't know by now, now you know.
I didn't like that. There's a couple matches tonight where I liked all the guys in it, but I didn't like the decision for their, like, why, I don't know, have him lose. I guess it's not clean in the ring, but it almost is clean in the ring. He lost to his finisher in the middle.
Well, I mean,
Kane, interfered, but
I hate it, because these guys have great chemistry together. Like, they can wrestle their faces off, and it's just...
it turned into a gimmick match
Yeah.
where Daniel Bryan, after the first 2 minutes, was hurt, and they were announcers yelling about his head and neck and all this crap. Like, it's like...
well, tonight was Raw Reunion, or last night was Raw Reunion. So we had the Legends panel with Hogan, Flair, and Shawn Michaels.
I
The
was
same one we got for
excited,
SummerSlam.
man.
Same exact one.
Yeah. You were saying before, Hogan can never get dressed up, this and that. Look at Shawn Michaels.
Okay, that's bad.
He looks like he's going to go
Facts.
hunting.
That
He
was
wants
bad.
to show that he's moved on from wrestling and he's making a life for himself. So he's like, I'm just going to wear this camo stuff and everyone will know I have a hunting show and,
He grew his beard back.
But yeah, he should have wore like an HBK tank top or something that
Something,
came out.
like- Come on.
There's so many problems I have with this. But did you want to explain further what happened on that?
Well, I mean, they just they picked their so-called who they
Normal
want to win.
predictions, yeah.
See, this is where like the part of Raw where like I know people are saying it was a good Raw, but there was like so many parts in the middle that were just kind of stupid and
Yeah.
didn't make sense. Like it had a good beginning, a good end, but like I
Like
didn't
this.
understand. Yeah,
This was stupid.
I didn't
Yeah,
understand
this is bad.
Shawn Michaels picked Bray Wyatt. What'd you guys think about that?
That was out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was really random. I wasn't
I-
expecting that.
I mean, I would put Bray Wyatt in the top 5 of contenders,
Yeah.
maybe.
Hogan chose Daniel Bryan,
Which no surprise.
which
That was a surprise to me.
that was a surprise to me. I
That was
thought he was
Hogan's
going to
gonna
pick
pick
Roman Reigns.
That's like the Hogan seeing
Why are
that
you shaking your head
guy.
no?
I am saying that because Hogan tends to pick all the faces. I mean, he picks Cena.
Roman Reigns is in a face.
No, but
But
more like
it's all like the heroes.
yeah,
Roman
the
Reigns
heroes.
is the hero guy.
Oh,
I
I he was
think-
the hero.
No, but
A little too late.
I think Daniel Bryan's more of a higher face than Roman Reigns is. I mean, Roman Reigns comes out, everyone's like clap, clap, clap.
WWE,
That's what I'm saying, but to the fans, I think Hogan picks what the fans want to see. Obviously, majority of the fans want to see Daniel Bryan win.
Well, I mean,
so...
I don't think that was generally authentic. I mean, I think they were all planned to say those guys. I mean,
No, I'm not saying they were like that.
Flair picked Ambrose.
Yeah, that's what surprised me.
yeah. I mean,
I think that surprised me a little more.
I
than
like
Wyatt,
Ambrose, and he seems like the kind of guy that Flair would probably like because he's just like.
But I feel like
crazy
doesn't Ambrose and Flair had a moment or something like that? They had something happen within the last few months.
Fucking remember.
Anyway, but
No, I mean Reigns had like a thing with Flair where they had like a handshake in the ring or whatever when Reigns was going against the Authority in the summer. Like he was like saying that he was on his side.
Something lame like that. Big Show comes out. Yay!
I'm gonna start drinking my beer.
I also just didn't like that. Nobody picks Roman Reigns, and Big Show comes out, and you know it's a segment with Roman Reigns. Like, it's just honestly, I got the signals of Roman Reigns is going to win the Royal Rumble from this even more because it's nobody picked him. Nobody. Why wouldn't he be a favorite? He was the first one to say he was going to be in the Royal Rumble match. He was the first one to announce I'm going to be in the Rumble match. Why would nobody pick him when he's the one who said I'm going to win? I'm going to WrestleMania. Nobody picked him.
No, I mean, I could see that.
In that segment.
I mean,
That's a little
yeah.
fishy. And then he clears house. Well, you're going to explain.
Well, yeah, I was actually surprised at what happened.
Yeah.
This entire time I'm thinking, Michaels is going to sweet chin the Big Show. I had this whole planned out in my head, like, this would have been awesome. Have the HBK hit the sweet chin on Big Show. Big Show's down. Have Hogan do the leg drop.
He can't do
And
anything.
Flair
I'll
did
break
the
his
figure
hip.
four.
Come on. And then have Flair put him in the figure four.
Hogan can just do a big boot. He falls and Flair does the figure four.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if he
you
can lift his leg that
Something
high.
along the lines of that, but
That would have been awesome instead of
They didn't
Flair
get
going
any.
after
They
Big
didn't
Show.
get any of the
which
legends
was
involved.
the worst. Oh, that was the worst thing I've seen in my entire life from Flair.
It was funny.
It was fun, yeah. It wasn't meant to be serious. Like if they thought that Flair was going to take down Big Show, they had a lot of thoughts because
I didn't know.
that he was like slapping him like a little 5-year-old. It was so bad.
And Big Show was like trying to sell it, and he
He was like, I can't do this anymore.
He
I'm like,
couldn't do it.
I can't do it
I
anymore.
really didn't like
I'm
that.
going to punch you for the
Hogan-
best of us.
Look at Hogan. Like, look at the size of him, and he's just standing there, letting Ric Flair get his ass beat. Didn't do anything about it. Shawn Michaels is hiding behind Hulk Hogan. Like, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
the fact that Shawn Michaels was hiding just
It's so
pissed me
stupid.
off.
Shawn
I was like,
Michaels is
listen.
the guy there that right now he could have a match. Right now he could wrestle every week. If he wanted to,
that
he
just shows
could.
that Michaels just like doesn't
doesn't give a shit.
about it
Exactly.
Well,
anymore.
I don't know about that.
Well, Roman Reigns comes out. A little too late because
Surprise.
Yeah, what is that? Like, have him come out while they're arguing with them. Like, why?
When was Roman Reigns really supposed to come out? I mean, like randomly. Like I think like once something was done, then he had.
When
to come
he
out.
said that, Big Show was talking about like, oh, I forgot exactly the words. He said that like that he was the guy that was. Who's going to eliminate him from the Rumble? Who's going to do that?
But they wanted
right
to-
then, you hit Roman Reigns' music. There you go. Like, that's just...
Yeah, that angle. But I mean, I kind of agree with how they did it because look at it. Roman Reigns is supposed to be the quote unquote you guys call him a hero. So now he's being the hero of, hey, someone's in trouble, someone's got knocked out, I'm going to come save the day.
He
So
didn't
that's
save
what-
the day, though. The day
Well,
that
he
he
came out
had...
after Ric Flair got knocked out.
the day was over.
The day was over, but
It was a new day.
I don't know. Don't start with that shit. I hate them. Don't even start with them.
And then he gets a clothesline on him
Yeah.
over the top rope. So it's like... What? Why did they do that? Because why am I going to think that Big Show's going to eliminate Roman Reigns? Like, Roman Reigns is, the favorite right now. Like, I'm not talking about the Rumble.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about in their feud. Obviously, Roman Reigns is the guy that's going to get the upper hand.
Mhm.
So in the Rumble, you would think Reigns is going to eliminate Big Show. Why do you have Reigns eliminate Big Show on Raw? Have Big Show knock Reigns over the top rope and like, oh, what's going to happen Sunday? Is he going to do that again? Like, that's just how they do it normally. I don't understand. Like,
Normally.
why am I going to watch Sunday? Why am I going to care when Big Show's in the ring? I already saw Reigns clothesline over the top rope. Like, it happened. It's not like I'm going to be like, oh, can Reigns do it? They always do that with Big Show. Can this guy do it? Can this guy lift him?
Did anybody else notice that Big Show actually got hurt during
Yeah.
the clothesline?
After he landed
Oh, the arm.
awkwardly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's his
and there's
arm.
no reason to nurse an arm after a clothesline over the top rope. You wouldn't be landing on your arm, so yeah.
It's probably just awkwardly landed.
Maybe he awkwardly landed and he figured he would sell it a little. I don't know, but
I don't know. But Big Show's been great on the mic.
yeah, he's been good. I don't like him, but I have to admit
The
that
segments when Roman Reigns doesn't talk.
yeah, it was good.
Yes.
I was glad that Roman Reigns came out and he didn't say anything. I was
Yeah.
very happy about that. Roman Reigns, the crowd liked him the most when he didn't say anything. He said 2 words at the end of a promo or something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ben is better versus Dean Ambrose.
Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Now
Dean
I'm
Ambrose got a win.
See,
Duh.
Doesn't make sense.
this is like
I don't either.
this is like, when you want something for so long and then you get it and you're like, fuck, that sucked. Because
Yeah.
why is Dean Ambrose being Barrett on Raw? Barrett just won the title. I don't understand this. Like, you have Barrett come back and then finally Dean Ambrose gets a win over a guy that's like just coming back and you want him to maybe get wins. I don't understand
Yeah.
that. Barrett's been losing. He lost to Sin Cara, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that. Like what?
What the?
Why?
Sin Cara
He's
lost
not on
people.
the roster.
He's on NXT. He's an NXT champion.
It's so
Like, come on.
stupid. Like, I like Dean Ambrose getting a win for once, but this is not the time or place for that. I mean, for what? To make you think going to the Rumble that he's looking good? I mean, he's not going to win.
No, I Doesn't that make him now the Intercontinental number one contender for the championship?
I guess so. I mean, they have to find
I
something.
wouldn't mind seeing it, but I mean, if
they gave
we're gonna
Sin
go,
Cara a title match after he.
They gotta.
God.
They're gonna have to push people down for WrestleMania, so he's gonna have to go into something like that.
It's true.
I just didn't like it, and I still don't. You know, I complain that he never wins, but I mean, when you see him win, you're like, oof. It wasn't
He
really
wins
that good, and this double arm DDT move, you can't do that as a finisher.
That's my finisher, though.
You can't do that nowadays.
your finisher?
It's my
It's a
finisher.
Mick Foley move that was never it's not a good finisher.
He
I don't,
basically wins matches that you really don't want him to win, not the matches.
Oh no, he wins matches that you don't care about.
Yeah.
Like him versus Wyatt, him versus Rollins. I mean, you want him to win those matches, but then he versus Barrett, and you're either not paying attention or just maybe in the room game slice pizza.
why have the champion lose?
And he wins.
That just won the
it's-
belt a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
And a guy just came back not too long ago. He shouldn't be losing. Have Dean Ambrose face a lesser guy and have Dean Ambrose get a win off a lesser guy, pretty quick. That would make him look good.
That's true.
I mean, it looks good on paper. I want to see Ambrose versus Barrett, but
maybe
I
they
don't.
don't have enough heels at the moment.
They could throw anyone out there. Where the hell is Tice O'Neil or
Yeah,
something?
that's true.
Throw him out there. What the hell? I mean.
Uh,
All right.
go to bed now. New Day versus Cesaro.
No, I'm going to bed
Kid.
now. You guys can talk about this. I refuse to talk about this match.
I actually fell asleep during this match.
I refuse to talk about this match. I refuse to talk about this team.
I actually watched it.
The New Day's not bad.
I don't-
Either Cesaro or Kid.
Yeah, but this is an absolute joke that they are getting put with Adam Rose.
Yeah,
This has got to be part
I
of their
absolutely hate that.
Cesaro's punishment. That
It doesn't
he's
make any sense.
This is so punishment.
Cesaro's long-suffering punishment that these people out here dancing and screaming with the New Day, and they're supposed to be with Adam Rose, and Adam Rose is getting mad. What is this?
Why does he even still have the rosebuds? Why does he even need them at ringside now?
Oh,
If they're trying to make him a heel, why are you still having?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Everybody in that segment, the wrestlers in the match, were good.
Yep.
There was those 4 guys, all good wrestlers in the match, but they're all in a goofy, comedy-connected storylines that they shouldn't be, and it's too goofy.
New Day comes out.
New Day's too goofy.
They don't get any reaction.
Yeah, the New Day.
No, it took them about 5-6 times to say it to get I watched from from the beginning to end of that match. They come out, no reaction. They start doing the New Day chants, no reaction till me. The 5th time saying it, they get a little new chant from me section 210. And it's just they don't. I fucking hate them. I hate them. Yeah, shout out to 210.
I
Who's in
don't
that
hate
section,
them.
but I hate them.
Hate where it's going.
No, I don't. I agree. I don't hate the superstars, but I hate the
Don't
gimmick.
hold your breath because the pre-show is Adam Rose,
I will not- I
Cesaro,
will not be
Tyson
watching.
Kidd versus the New Day.
I will not be watching.
Well, it's the
Sorry.
pre-show. I don't think anyone watches.
Yeah, I'll probably be picking up beer at that time.
I watch everything.
We'll be pre-gaming.
We'll be pre-gaming
At the Green
Turtle, which you can find
Shout
on
out to the
Long
Green
Island.
Turtle. Hempstead Turnpike, Franklin Square. Come down.
Whoa.
I get a discount.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah, screw that.
Next, thank you.
Probably my favorite segment of the night.
Really?
I enjoyed it a lot.
More than the end?
No, not more than the end.
All right, so
This-
there it goes. Not your favorite segment.
This
instantly.
and the end were probably up there.
I got no problems
and-
with this.
NWO
Yeah.
reunion?
That's cool.
Sure.
It would have been better if
But-
Hogan was out there.
Well,
Because it was the original. I wanted to see
Yeah.
the original guy.
they had
was the
Hogan for
original.
the bigger moment with the
Yeah.
top guys. They gave them their own separate thing.
It would have been cool to see Hogan wearing an
Yeah,
NWO shirt, though.
Yeah, but Hogan. I feel like when we learned who else would be coming out, Hogan wouldn't. They wouldn't put Hogan a lesser role like that as there's 3 teams in the ring and Hogan's.
That's true.
See, now,
Yeah.
my question for you guys is, before we discuss what happened, you guys here to see WWE, or you guys here to see WBE, or WNE? What the fuck was Nash on? He couldn't speak on the mic for his life.
Nash?
Nash.
Oh, he said.
He's like WBE.
Oh, yeah,
He
he's
said
like-
WWE.
Nash is usually okay on the
And
microphone.
he's like for $9.99. I'm like,
But then he
you're welcome, Hunter. You're welcome, Hunter. I'm like, oh
Hilarious.
god.
Yeah.
I was like,
That was
Nash.
funny. I enjoyed that a lot.
Oh boy.
Nash is still good on the mic.
Yeah.
X
Scott Hall. Scott Hall was
was like, yeah,
okay.
No, that's what I meant. Scott Hall was
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall was good.
Yeah, I like him. It's just
Hey, yeah.
not that like relevant to now. Like his, he does like his gimmicks from then.
Yeah.
And half the people in the crowd don't know what the fuck that is.
That's why he was like, "Did you come here to see WWE or did you come here to see?" And then he started mouthing NWO, and you heard like 3 people like,
But then they got it. No, it was.
There
Okay.
wasn't like I feel
There
like
was a lot of people saying it. It was a decent crowd.
I
gotta
enjoy
say. The crowd was
seeing
okay
these old
with it.
guys come back, but the newer crowds have no fuck
Yeah, exactly.
like,
no,
who they are.
They
Like,
really don't have a
Where's the
reaction.
3 old guys and that one little guy who doesn't have the gray hair.
And I'm. Yeah. Well. All right. Well,
The section comes out.
we're gonna
Dallas,
talk about.
Texas,
and that's-
what up? Fucking Xbox.
Of course, as soon as Xbox starts talking, he gets
Yeah.
interrupted by the Ascension.
I don't even
They
want to
come
talk
out,
about this part.
Why?
and they
I'm gonna
start-
get
I don't know.
so upset right now.
They start shitting on him,
This is so upsetting.
and then JBL gets angry. And this is probably the only part
Well,
Yes.
and you gotta
of
mention the
JBL that I
Ascension
like.
says all this goofy shit that's written for them.
Yeah.
Rhyming shit from the 1990 era that does not work nowadays. These 2, like, buff, badass guys, and they're rhyming.
What was it?
Oh, it was so bad. I forgot what it was. It was terrible. It shouldn't even
Yeah.
be repeated.
Okay, it should not be
I
repeated.
totally forgot
They're
what
like
it was.
rhyming
But I was
"Welcome to the
watching it.
Wasteland." Like it's so gimmick. It's so early 1990s.
Yeah.
It's out of touch, completely. And
But-
whoever's writing it, I don't think I can blame these guys because they're not the best talkers on the microphone. They should be just these 2 badass guys that are just attacking people and taking them out. But instead, they're forced to say these goofy like nursery rhyme things that WWE's loving lately, especially with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Fucking Jack and the
It
Beanstalk.
was terrible.
Fuck you.
Well,
Them speaking.
JBL gets up from the announcement.
Yes, I fucking
I marked out.
fangirled when this happened.
Well, last time you got from the announce table, Michael, hold my coat, and then he gets thrown out the ring.
That might be my.
Yeah,
waste of
he actually
entrance.
brought that up on
Waste.
Raw.
That was a terrible waste.
But
Off
holy crap, JBL actually cutting a promo was better than him ever at the commentary.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
It was
But
phenomenal.
yet again, what he's saying, is this helping the Ascension? I don't think so.
Well,
Is that really meant to help the
I don't
attention?
think
It was
so.
just like, hey, listen,
it's
I've
a
had
Raw
enough of you
reunion,
guys.
so like
It
everyone
doesn't
wants
matter.
to see
These
the
guys
other
are
Bucks.
gone for 365,
They're the new-
364 days.
They're the
after
new
this.
Heath Slaters.
No, but you can't have them
They're
come
the
up
old
and be
school
that.
tag teams coming out now.
No, have Slater Gator do that, all right? Or whatever.
Slater.
Slater is coming back soon, I think. I don't know.
No, but they're not gonna be doing this to the old school
No,
teams
I
every single
don't.
week.
No, I was joking about that. That's not going to happen.
I was about to say, I was like, who's really
It
left?
was- I just didn't like that he said this. Like, oh, you think because you paint yourselves up and wear shoulder pads, like they're pointing out all the dumb things that WWE decided for them. Like, why? Then why give that to them if you're going to point out? Like, they realize the fans aren't really into them, so now they're just shitting on them. Oh, let's just blame them instead of, we try to fix it. Like,
Well, they
Yeah.
you can't say that only because, in like as a kid's mind or someone who like doesn't think how we think, they don't believe that WWE was like, hey, you guys can go out here and dress like this. They think like the Ascension picks this way. Obviously,
Yeah,
we know
that's how
WWE
most
says,
of the
hey,
fans
you're gonna be
nowadays.
dressed this way,
Different
you're gonna
era.
talk this way, you're gonna act this way, but in the fan base now, they say, oh, well, the Ascension, they choose everything like this. When we were kids, we didn't know what WWE
well,
picked
it
everything.
wasn't. Now it's an internet era. Everyone knows what's going on. You can go online and find out half the things going on. So you can't. It's insulting the intelligence of like the audience. Like these guys with these stupid lines. Like it's just terrible.
I agree.
And you're gonna have them just get crushed. But keep going.
Well, we don't know if they're going to get crushed.
No.
Well, I mean,
they got
crushed, but
Yeah.
the
Terrible.
New Age Outlaws come out.
No,
Oh, after
you-
APA.
yeah,
Sorry,
which
APA
was-
came out, which was
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
JBL
That's
took
part
his
of it.
shirt off. He's wearing an APA shirt.
It was great.
Sick.
And then Ron
I enjoyed
Simmons
that.
comes out.
Ron Simmons looks fat as shit.
Why do they call
I'm
him
jumping
Ron
the gun here,
Simmons?
but we didn't even get a damn. How did we
I
not
know,
get a
right?
Dan?
I was waiting for it all.
You should grab the
time.
microphone at the end and give it. All right.
I don't like how they call him.
Why
Dan
even bring him in
Simmons.
without a Dan? There's
Yeah.
no point in him being there.
Yeah.
No offense.
I wish
He's a legend.
I wish they can call him Farouk for one night. I mean, really, just for one night, they can call him Farouk.
Yeah, I hate that they call him.
It's Ron Simmons. No, it's
Well,
Farouk.
because he was a world champion when he was known as Ron Simmons. And once they took over
God.
WCW, they wanted to, mention that because that's when he was most successful. Really. He never was champion as Farouk, but...
That's true.
Yeah.
New Age Outlaws come out.
Oh, you didn't know?
Only to set up a match. Now it's the Ascension versus.
Did you?
Well, we didn't
Can we?
know that.
Can we just
Well,
like
yeah.
cotton picking
At first.
line that they threw? Like, oh, we're in Cowboy Nation. Wait, no, I'm sorry, we're in Cotton Picking Nation. And I was like, what? Well, where are we going for that?
I think that's a line that Road Dogg used to use a lot. Wait, just a cotton picking minute.
Yeah,
he used
cotton
to say
picking.
that all the time.
Oh, so yeah. I didn't pick that up. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, it was cool to see them. I guess we haven't seen them since WrestleMania.
Yeah, and they're coming out with the Dallas gear,
Yeah,
teasing that which
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania will be there. So
32, right? Next
yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
year. Surprise.
If you didn't know by now,
Yeah, we find out later on the night. Oh, they beat the crap out
well,
of the
yeah,
Ascension.
and Billy Gunn gets a nice, awesome suplex.
that was fantastic.
Awesome.
Billy Gunn should be working on the roster. In my
Absolutely.
opinion.
And JBL, Clothesline from Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Pretty sweet. I haven't seen that in a while.
That was good.
I gotta say though, I mean, if I had to redo the whole segment, I wouldn't have done the APA thing. It was nice to see the clothesline from Hell, but JBL's always out there, so it's not a
That's
big
true.
thing. Ron Simmons did nothing.
Which means, like, next week, the Ascension's going to come
Have
out
Ron
and
Simmons-
nothing ever happened between them and JBL.
I would have Ron Simmons do like a damn thing backstage or something, or come out after and say damn. I would have had the Ascension come out. Kevin Nash is in good shape. Have them start attacking Kevin Nash. The other two leave the ring because they're in no shape to compete. And they're like looking around, freaking out. And then the Outlaws hit the ring. Then you have the Ascension get beaten up. They didn't let the Ascension get anything in.
No.
The Ascension just got crushed.
Absolutely.
What is this doing? This
Yeah.
is just, it's not, it didn't help them. I know they say, like, when you're in the ring with the legend, it brings you up. No, not like that, it doesn't.
No.
That just made them look stupid. And the crowd's like, I bet WWE thinks it went well because the crowd started chanting, you suck to the Ascension. But, like, it wasn't like a, you're bad guys and we're saying you suck chant. It was like, the sucks. And they need to
So you
fix
just
it.
suck. We don't even know why you
They
suck.
didn't
You
suck
just suck.
as like because they're heels, They chant that Seth Rollins, even
Are
though
they
he doesn't
heels,
suck.
or what's going on with them?
Yes,
I don't
they have to.
understand.
Mhm.
Are they?
Yeah. What?
They
Last
come
time we
out.
saw
Oh
the New Age
shit.
Outlaws, they were heels. And
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to remember when there's a legend. They're gonna come back as, faces.
They were kind of
like that.
forced into that role in a way. And plus, they've always been like somewhat heels their entire
Yeah.
career.
You could have had two of them just pounding on Kevin Nash in the corner, and then they come out, and then they, clear the ring.
they
But I like seeing the
That's
APA
it.
though. I mean, for that
I
5
enjoyed
seconds
it.
it was. I mean, it was nice,
Yeah.
like remembrance of.
Yeah. I mean,
Right,
it wouldn't be
right.
in my priorities if I was writing a Raw reunion to make sure the
No.
APA was on Raw. They were not a huge thing. I mean,
They were the most out there thing because it was all Triple H's friends. This
yeah.
Raw reunion.
Yeah.
Plus Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I guess Flair's a friend too, so.
Whatever. Summer Rae and Alicia Fox versus Paige and Natalya.
Oh.
Oh, joyous day.
We got a tag team match.
I really love Paige.
Yeah, she probably talk about this one.
Yeah, what's up with this match?
You really love Paige? What do you have to say about that?
Well,
Visually, or we're talking
Yeah.
wrestling?
both.
All right.
She's the only one that really has some good moves, and
Yeah.
the stuff that she does in the ring. I mean, the sexual content.
Oh, with
That
the licking
she
on the face, yeah.
performed.
They want to, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea to do it with Natty, but she did it on Summer Rae, and then just goes right into the headbutts.
Yeah.
I just feel, I don't know, I've mentioned this to Vinny before, I just really think Total Divas, the reality show, is killing the Divas division.
Yep. I
It's
agree.
totally
I
killing
mean,
it. Because now when people watch it, now everyone looks at them as, oh, you're reality stars.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about they can wrestle? Some of these women.
That and
Some.
all they do is talk,
Very few.
and all they do is talk about the match. Although they
Yeah,
talk about
it's
Total
like,
Divas. Oh, by the way,
I
if
mean,
you didn't catch Total Divas,
I gotta say
like,
that the Divas division was shit before the show. So I'm not really. I wouldn't say it went down. I just don't think it improved because of the show. But
I just want.
and we're gonna get a tag team match, another tag team match,
At the Royal.
part of tag team matches.
God, it really is a card of tag team matches. There's 3
But
tag team
for
matches.
once, this match did not end on a roll up.
Yep.
It actually ended by a submission.
Which
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah, she stole Natalia's finishing move.
No.
What? That's not.
They
Right.
did, I thought they said that she was doing.
That was the
That was.
what do they call that? The Scorpion Deathlock or whatever? The Scorpion Death Grip? Something like that.
I could have swore they said something about Natalia's move.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know what the
But,
hell it is.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Scorpion Death
No.
Drop.
Grip. Something like that.
It's like you go in for a sharpshooter, but then you keep them like turned and you lock in like a chin lock with
Yeah, it's
it.
weird. But
I forgot what it was
I
called.
will-
She had a name for it. It's not the Rampage. It's not the Page Turner. Those were other 2 moves.
Something else.
I forgot what it was.
Remember.
But then you had Nikki and Brie as
And
guest
John.
commentators.
Great.
And Nikki was just like, John, you look hot with the t-shirt on.
Yeah, what the
The
fuck?
entire fucking time.
Yeah, that was so annoying.
She was talking to JBL, saying that he was.
She like flirts
Oh,
with
I-
JBL every
was so
time they're
annoying.
out there. She's
The only-
always flirting with
The
JBL.
only thing I was looking at in that segment was, well, you know.
No, we
The Rack
don't.
Attack?
That,
Please
yes,
inform us.
Page and that.
But I just
Like,
feel like
That's all.
There was like a little
Anyone.
piece of clothing like
I was just-
covering her breasts, I think.
I
It
just
wasn't
feel like
clothes.
really-
bosoms.
But I just feel like Paige's career is just getting synced.
I think she.
I mean, she got a win. She
Yeah,
got
but-
synced at Survivor
but
Series
now-
when she got wrecked.
So now she's on. But now you got her on the show, Total Divas now.
But did that really sink the Bella's careers? They've only gone up since that, so.
But
But they're also
also
not great wrestlers.
Yeah.
Paige is a great. She
Like,
comes from
people
a family
really-
of wrestlers.
yeah.
Herman,
But I
Harry
can see why they
Taylor.
want her on the show. She's completely different from all the other ones. That's the same reason why she's not going to get fired. You know, she's going to be in WWE for as long as she
She
wants.
likes playing tricks on people.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway, Royal Rumble. We
Don't
have
lie to me about pot brownies when they're not pot brownies.
That was funny. I like
Brie
that.
Bella,
That was
Nikki
part.
Bella versus Paige and Natalya in a tag team match.
Yippee! At least
I would actually like to
fact-
see maybe a turncoat.
This is a pizza time.
this is
This is like
pizza. I don't know if that's
Chuck
enough time for
Jack
me to eat
Daniels
pizza, but
time because the fact that there's no title match
This is terrible.
is so bad.
It's
But you
hard
said
enough-
earlier before that Nikki
I
Bella's
read
hurt.
somewhere that Nikki Bella was injured or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why
Maybe,
it's
yeah,
a
they
tag
wanna
team
do
match.
That better be the only reason
But
because if there's no
still.
other reason, then I don't know what the
If
fuck
she
they're
can't
doing.
perform as a champion, then you just have her drop the belt somehow easy. You know.
I agree.
Because what?
This
This is gonna be
is-
another 2-3 month thing. She's not gonna defend until WrestleMania. I mean, come on now.
So we have one.
Give the belt back to Paige
We have one title
It's so
other
dumb.
than the
Or
WWE
not.
being defended
or Natalia.
at the Royal Rumble.
The tag team titles.
Tag team, yeah, tag team in WWE. That's it.
There's enough tag team matches. We don't need a Divas
There's
one.
3 tag team matches.
At least if there's a Divas title match, it makes you care a little bit more because at least it's the Divas title. Okay.
This is one
Who's
of the
gonna be
worst
the
cards
champion?
I've seen in a while, and I love the Royal Rumble. I really look forward to it.
It's
every
gonna
year.
So
be-
fast, Lane.
It's gonna.
Don't hold your breath.
The first
At least
hour.
Fastlane might have at least 2 to 3 title defenses. This has 1. Did
The
you hear?
first hour this Sunday is gonna be just a house show.
This
Yeah.
is one of your 4 big pay-per-views, and you have 3 tag team matches on it.
Well,
1 title match in the
Survivor
Royal
Series-
Rumble.
All lesser
Survivor
guys,
Series
too.
isn't that great.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a joke. They're like literally
They
ruining
stacked
burying
all
these
the best
pay-per-views.
wrestlers in the Rumble, but why couldn't you have these really good wrestlers? Why couldn't you have Bad News Barrett face someone from the Intercontinental title?
That's what I
and
said. I
also
don't know
be
why
in the
that's not
Rumble?
happening. I don't know why that's
Why
happening.
you have to
either.
separate that? Miz and Mizdow are going to be in the Rumble too.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Why
So
not have
dumb.
a singles match of some value?
I'd rather have the Intercontinental than the New Age Outlaws, which I love New Age Outlaws, but
Or have
I mean,
Rusev have a
come
match
on.
at least, the United States title. I know I'm kind of sick of that whole thing, but at least I'd rather watch Rusev match.
yeah, what happened to him?
Nice segue, Dan.
Oh, there we go.
Rusev versus R-Truth.
Oh god.
What's up?
I
up?
actually like this. This was really short, but I loved it. R-Truth came out, and like we don't see him that often,
No.
but he went.
And I haven't even started yet.
He went hardcore on the rap.
It was great.
He kept going, and it was great.
And Rusev, they showed Rusev.
Rusev's getting mad. Rusev's like, come on.
It's great.
I gotta
That was
say, I don't like where the storyline's going with Rusev, but I really have been liking Rusev lately.
Yeah.
Whenever he's on the microphone, it's really good.
Yes.
He's really good on the microphone.
Yeah, because he's not focusing on
for
the
a
USA thing.
For a foreign guy, like when he says, I don't know, I just believe it. Like I feel like it.
Because now he's focusing on nobody can beat me. I'm in the B-Bowl. He's not worried about the USA shit. He's just worried about, listen, I'm undefeated. No one can touch me. You can try, but you're gonna lose. Like that's what I like about.
Yeah.
That's where they're going with him. They're not going with I'm a Russian and I
don't know
beat
if
the
he can be with Lana
Americans.
forever. You know what I mean?
I could see something happening where she just leaves him, where she just doesn't.
I mean, where's she gonna go?
And I think
NXT.
not anytime soon, but I think eventually he could definitely be a face.
Yeah.
Eventually, he can lose this country gimmick.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I
definitely
can see
could.
it happening. Jey Uso versus The Miz. That would be the button if I were to blow up the ring. That was just hitting.
How many fucking times do we gotta see the fucking Usos and the Miz?
And it's fucking.
I don't want to see
pointless.
it.
It's
I don't want to see
pointless.
it.
There's no point in this anymore.
I'd rather be shot in the head than see it again. And we gotta see it Sunday.
Yeah.
Why not give Miz now a match against one of the Usos?
I don't.
Because they want Miz
That's not
to
even-
point
that's-
outside the ring and
that's
go,
not much
yeah,
better.
and point himself and go boo over and over.
That's not much. Even if Miz Dow's in a match,
Yeah,
it's not much
heart
better. Like I love Miz Dow, but I mean they're slowly just killing that.
Well,
I mean,
this is
end
something
of
that's
the-
gotta
end of the-
happen. It's
It
gotta happen.
has to end of the Rumble.
It has to end.
I
has
did
to.
read something this morning that they feel that Mizdow needs to turn on Miz
Yes,
at the Rumble.
yes, he needs to eliminate him.
wait.
He needs to
It has
eliminate
to.
For
him.
Miz Dow
It can't go
to
on
be
any longer.
Sandow again.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what they're leading to.
That's what I can't wait for.
Well, I don't think he should go back to wearing his robes and be a cocky
Well,
son of a bitch. I
maybe
mean,
not.
I like that, but I don't know. I feel like he's a guy the crowd can get behind. He doesn't need to do that.
But see, the thing is, I don't know if they make him Mizdow again. I mean, I keep saying Mizdow, Sandow. Is he gonna not lose fans? But is he going to?
Well, he's gonna be a good guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
is he
What
gonna
kind
get
of
the same
gimmick?
pops that he got?
Absolutely.
You think he's gonna get the same exact
That's
pops?
one thing I'm worried about. Maybe not, but I mean, he's still. People like him on the microphone. He's hilarious when he plays.
He's a great wrestler too.
Yeah, he's a great
Which
wrestler.
he hasn't been able to
The
showcase.
problem is, they hate when people can't entertain and they're just wrestlers, like Cesaro. But then you have a guy who can entertain like crazy, like Sandow, and what does he do?
He just-
you can entertain, so we'll make you a joke. You know what I mean? So you can't win.
Absolutely not.
Well, now when he breaks away from Miz, what kind of gimmick do you think they would give him? Like, what do you think they could give him other than just coming out?
I
in
think
his
he
robe?
can pull off some kind of gimmick where he can say that he's been put in these. He has to go for a realistic gimmick that he's been put in these spots for a long time
He was
as
trying
a
to
joke,
do- I feel like they
and
were
all
trying
he
to
is
do
is a
that.
joke,
Remember-
and he's sick of it, and he's gonna.
I'm here to say something about it.
I remember, didn't he like flip out on one of the pre-shows? Remember that? Like, I think he was going for like one of those gimmicks where like he was pissed off because they kept making him dress up as Abraham Lincoln and all that stuff, and then that just quickly died.
Yeah.
I remember seeing
Exactly,
it on the
it quickly
pre-show, and I was like,
died.
holy shit! Did he just? Was that like a shoot? Did he just like?
He's
That's-
not like the
it's-
most flashy superstar in history, but I gotta say, you give the guy anything, and he turns turds into diamonds all the time.
Chicken shit into chicken salad, as Stone Cold Steve Austin would say.
It's true. It's very true. I feel like he can do that, but it's going to be hard because if you're going to have him complaining about, the gimmicks that he's had, I mean, I don't know how far face you can go with that.
You could go.
You can go
Far
pretty far. You
as
can say
hell.
he's being held down. They would have to go a realistic angle though, and
Yeah,
they don't
see
want to
his
do
true
that often.
potential, this and that. Like,
They don't want to do that often. They're not gonna. That's tough. I don't know if
It's
they're
a
gonna want
really
him to
hard
say
thing.
that he was forced to come out here dressed as LeBron James and be a comedy act for everyone. They would have to go pretty far with that. You know what I mean? Like that WWE's not willing to do that all the
Just
time.
maybe they take the risk and do it.
Yeah.
Just
Otherwise, what? He's just gonna be like boring face. Like,
yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. I really am afraid
but
of
it still needs to happen. Either way,
I don't. I mean,
Either way,
he
it has
needs
to
to get rid of the Mizdow gimmick. I
don't
agree
care if he gets
100%,
no chance
but-
the rest of his career, but he's got to get rid of this. It's
No,
just,
of course.
it was funny. It's just too much.
But he has to eliminate the Miz, and he cannot eliminate himself.
Oh,
After.
we didn't mention. What about him dressed as X-Pac?
Oh my god! Can I tell you, I
We watched
thought that was
10
X-Pac.
times. Yes,
That
I
was
thought it was
good.
X-Pac on drugs, and
I was
X-Pac
like-
That was good.
I thought X-Pac was on drugs, and I was like, oh, okay, X-Pac's really excited tonight.
that was
Shawn
really
Michaels
really
throw a
good.
hip out.
He
he looked
looks
just
so
like him.
good.
It was amazing.
Looked so good.
I loved it. And then they mirrored each
amazing.
other and everything like
Yeah,
that. That was really funny.
What kind of show are you running here, Kevin Nash says?
I'm so ashamed of myself.
He's like, you're just
That was weird.
Oh my god.
That was weird that Triple H said that. I don't know.
so shit.
Given like his storyline.
That was
gimmicks
probably one of
now.
my favorite backstage segments of like the past year.
That was funny. Yeah.
We find out the crowd, quote unquote, voted yes for Cena to put up his title match if he
Well, I
loses.
kinda-
What a surprise!
Yeah. So we find out that Seth Rollins is going to face Cena. And, yeah.
Wait, keep rolling the drum.
Yeah, the drum roll. Why'd you stop? We didn't tell you to stop. Keep going. Kane! You guys, stop. What? Keep going. And the Big Show! Now you stop.
You're fired.
What the fuck? And then they fire him.
And that kid cried, but that's maybe allegedly.
I would love it if that would happen.
Triple H comforted a crying kid during the main event.
Allegedly,
Allegedly, the drummer's son.
That's I don't know. That's a little.
That
unrealistic.
seems a little bit of a stretch, but who knows?
I feel like if that was the thing,
That's like a storyline.
Like, why-
that was like something WWE made up as a story.
why wouldn't the father be back in the crowd with this kid?
He's fired. You know,
You're fired, but you can't watch the show. Get out of here.
he's watching on a monitor.
Leave your kid here.
Yeah, play the game.
3-on-1 handicap match. What the fuck is that?
Oh, they
That
were
was
playing.
the stupid air
Yeah.
horn in my
yeah.
ears.
That
It
was
really
so
pissed me
dumb.
off because he wasn't
And
even playing. He kept his hands on other prongs and they weren't even moving.
And as
Marching man took that lesson.
I was quite upset that they announced there was going to be a 3-on-1 handicap match. So I was saying that as Taps was playing, I feel like that's like WWE right now, just dying.
WWE dying.
absolutely.
Kane
Yeah.
and Big Show, they
Yep.
they need to die on the show. On the show, no.
Maybe
Not in
the
real life.
limousine could blow up or something like that.
In real life, they can live forever. But on the show, they need to go.
I'm glad you're not wishing real death upon him.
No. I used to,
Asshole.
John Cena, but
That's, come on, man.
All right, well, jeez.
Where do we start?
I gotta say this.
Go ahead. Lay it on me.
That before the match, I made a certain prediction, and it happened. And I'm very proud of myself.
Was it the prediction of predictions?
Can we
Yes.
do we have?
It's a
confirmation?
picture. No, it's not. It's
Oh
a picture.
my
That was
God,
not
I hated
true.
that.
Fucking
I
hate
hated
I
that.
love that. I
Well,
love that.
let me get to that.
See the music hit and the guy come out.
Exactly.
Don't. The guy's staring at a wall.
It's a picture. It's not a
It's a picture. Even though the camera's shaking.
It's a jackal?
It's a video. Now he walks out.
It's a jacket.
Cena,
It's Goldberg. He gets a whole walkout.
Cena
Bang on the door.
appears to be losing.
Door.
He gets the shit beat out of him.
Oh,
But you knew Cena was
no.
going to win this.
Yeah,
He had to be in the
You
top
knew
match.
it. See, what I predicted was one of them, or if not all of them, coming back and somewhat helping out.
You
That was
can't,
my
though.
prediction.
They're fired.
They're
Like,
fine. They're
come
not
on.
out of the building unless they had tickets.
yeah.
I call bullshit.
Still, and that's interference. They probably got DQ'd. The
Yeah.
authority's allowed to interfere,
Yeah,
but
Cena
not.
would have got DQ.
Yeah, that would have risked it.
And
Yeah.
he still would have been fired.
Yep.
Yeah, so Cena gets choke slammed. Seth Rollins gets tagged back in. He kicks out. And he's
A picture appears on the Titantron.
It's not a
allegedly.
picture. It's a picture.
No, it's not.
JBL, it's a picture of Sting! It's a picture of Sting! Shut the fuck up, JBL.
It was one of those Harry Potter pictures where they move.
It's moving. The camera guy is like, I don't know, having a seizure. And they're saying it's a
That
picture.
was bad. That Sting was pretty damn good at
Put the
holding
freaking
still.
camera on a tripod or something.
That
I
was
didn't like
bad.
that at all.
No, I hated it. Just
You
have
have the crow sound, the lights go out, and they're like, oh shit. Not.
Sting
It got a
comes
good
out.
pop when he came on the screen, but it would have got a
It would've
bigger
been better.
pop if he just came
Yeah,
out.
absolutely, absolutely.
And
And he should have brought the bat.
And then,
he
can
should have
we-
brought the bat.
that pisses me off so fucking
When did he
much.
point with his finger? He
Yeah.
points with the bat. That's Sting.
Why? Like, are they trying to like
Trying to get away from
say,
the bat
hey,
thing,
this
like-
isn't WCW? Like, trying to
You
differentiate.
can't
Trying to
do
make it
that.
seem like he doesn't only need a bat to like come kick
He
people's
needs the
ass.
fucking bat.
Yeah,
But you know what was so bad?
I
How
like it though. I gotta say, I like this.
you know,
bad.
it was so
I like
bad.
it. I
It'd be
like
better
this.
with the bat though.
Oh yeah.
Of course, no, that makes
But
it
I'm-
more dramatic. But what was so bad was Sting's photo, quote unquote photo, was on the Titantron for about 4 or 5 seconds until Michael Cole goes, "Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Sting! He's moving!" No, he was on the photo or the visualization. Let's go with visualization of Sting.
Is that a real word? Let's look that up.
I don't know.
Visualization. Visualization.
It was just a video
I-
feed, but Sting was just staring at the wall.
No,
Okay?
whatever it was on the screen for about 4 to 5 seconds until someone realized he was on the screen. I'm like, that was bad. That was so bad. Photo, non-photo.
I have to say though, I really like where this is going. I thought like, oh, you can't have this old guy come back and do anything, but like, I don't know, I just love it.
I
I
just-
just love
it's
that.
really
That's that
good.
he's fucking with Triple H.
And yes,
Yes.
I love
That
it.
meme that I sent into the
And it's just
Show up, fucking
show
Triple
up,
H.
fuck with Triple H, leave.
It's just like, it's just two like fucking huge
Yeah.
names that have never had any interaction, and it's awesome.
I think that's what
love
makes it good. That him being a WCW guy, Triple H being a WWE guy,
It's something
and they've never had, like you said, never had interaction, something new. Fantastic.
So
I'm
if you
excited
get
for
ready
it.
mark it now, that's probably one of the first matches of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That already is.
First?
That's.
What do you mean?
Triple
Oh,
H versus
first,
Sting.
first, you
First-
know.
Oh, so it's like.
Quote unquote confirmed.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
It won't be in the beginning of the card though.
No.
No,
Absolutely
that's gotta
not.
be lit, like
It'll take.
That's gotta be
card.
like the second to last match.
No.
No.
If Taker's
Like it would be
fighting,
that match.
if Taker's fighting, he's the second to last.
No.
To Taker,
They put a nice
Diva,
little
and
break.
Vet.
Yeah. They always put a nice little break.
So it would be like match, Triple H, match, Taker, Diva, final.
Oh,
If that makes sense. If you were following that.
Got it.
Well, as long as you got it. I'm talking about the listeners.
Oh, they don't understand a word you say.
Shut up!
Damn.
Wait, no, raise your Rock Rusev match. When's that going to be?
That's not yet.
That's coming after Fastlane, right?
Yeah, after Fastlane, The Rock's gonna come back.
Yeah, fuck out of here. You're buying fucking beer.
No, we're all chipping in for that. 'Cause
I
you're-
thought it was if The Rock wrestles at WrestleMania.
no,
you get me.
I'm going to rewind
No,
it. I'm
The
gonna,
Rock appears at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think we changed it.
Yeah, we did.
appears. Now, are we saying appears like just like does a segment
Yes.
or like actually
Yeah.
wrestles?
No,
No, we
segment.
said appears.
We said appears. You agreed to that.
All right, well, you'll get like a little personal about him. You're a little shy
I
or
can go with
something.
it.
Buy you $25 Jack.
I like how Raw ended. Cena winded up winning via roll-up.
Well, yeah, and then Triple H was yelling at
Goldberg.
I thought you for
And
that.
then they show Sting pointing, and then they put the camera on Triple H yelling at Sting. But then I guess Sting leaves. They don't show Sting leave, do
Nope.
they?
No.
I didn't see that.
He
They
just
don't show
burst
it.
into a bunch of crows and it flew away.
Yeah, maybe. But I didn't
You
like that.
see
You have the
anything.
camera focus on Triple H, and he's yelling at the stage when Sting's not even there, but we don't even know. They didn't show, like, Sting! And
then Cena
shut up. It's ridiculous.
Cena hopped into the crowd and started hugging little kids.
Like, we did it.
Get off me! You're fucking sweaty. I don't
Yeah.
want to smell you.
But I gotta say, I love this in that Sting is the one saving the WWE guys.
Always.
Sting is saving. I love that because for how long have we had John Cena be Superman, beat 3 guys,
Yep.
get everyone's jobs back, and save WWE? And I'm sick of that. Cena couldn't do it. Cena wasn't doing it without Sting, and I like that.
I enjoyed it.
I like that. At least we're not getting John Cena.
It was something
destroying
different.
everyone.
It wasn't.
So they lose. Rowan, Ziggler, and who's the other guy? Ryback.
Who's the other guy? Oh, your favorite guy.
You're a big guy. I
You're a
was
big,
used to
big
saying
guy.
Rowan and
You're a
Harper,
big
so I
guy.
almost said Harper.
The big guy.
Can you say it?
Big guy.
You're a big guy.
Yeah, big guy.
You're really big into the big guy.
Triple H climbs onto the announcement table and he's like, "No!
Sting!
And then Brock Lesnar comes out.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's an angry man.
Oh,
He's an angry
that was
elf.
good. He started
Yeah,
beating the shit out of
so was.
everybody.
Yeah. But I gotta give a knock to Big Show. Brock Lesnar goes for an F5, and Big Show
like
Big
over.
Show, Big Show lands on his back for everything. He will never land on his stomach ever.
Can I be Matt for a minute?
Yeah.
There you go.
That was pure strength.
Yes.
Brock Lesnar is the greatest wrestler on this face of the earth. No one can beat him. He
maybe.
lifted the Big Show.
Yeah, that was good though.
He paraded around with him.
It was impressive
Like,
how
he was right back.
he made it look like he didn't go into it. Like he just went right on there. Like
And, Big Show doesn't know how to land correctly. Thanks, Matt. We'll see you next week.
I don't even know. You better present that to him as soon as this episode's
Matt,
out.
I already made fun of Matt because he loves Brock Lesnar. Like, if he had the chance, he would do dirty things to him.
ew.
God, we're trying to keep it PG.
See
13.
what happens when you're absent from the podcast? I just shit on you.
That was PG for pretty gay.
Shit on next week?
No, you're not a regular yet.
Oh.
Matt's been here since day one.
Mm-hmm. And that's bad.
Ish. But, so Raw overall.
Rolling overall.
It's pretty decent.
I think it was a pretty good go home show.
The ending kind of made it.
It was good in the beginning. It was good at the end. 3 hours. It's not going to be good the whole time. It had some nostalgia things that got
I
you
give
excited.
it like a B plus.
I can go with it.
I mean, it was one of the
It was
best, one of the, like the best Raw of the year so far.
Yes.
Well, last week was very good in my opinion. I really liked last week's. And last week's ending, I gotta say, I was like, what the fuck are they gonna do next week? They had the contract signing, that was awesome. Lesnar took the curb stomp, that was awesome.
Sold it like a fucking champ, too.
This was the only thing that could have topped that going into the Rumble. But I don't see how they built the Rumble in the last match. That's my only problem.
Yeah.
They didn't. They built Sting and Triple H and
Usually everyone
WrestleMania.
comes out and they're all fighting each other.
Yeah, I want to see 50 guys. Who's gonna win? We'll see you next week.
gonna happen on
And they go off the air.
Probably,
It's
yeah.
gonna happen on
Yeah,
SmackDown
it's
this
gonna
week.
happen on Sunday.
No, but the guy with the camera shaking, and then JR yelling, "We'll see you next week. What's gonna happen?"
Which, speaking of SmackDown, do you want to talk about what's going on with Daniel Bryan?
No. Yeah.
How he has
No, yes, do you or do you not?
Who are you guys?
Make up your mind!
Oh yeah, he's having a match.
Oh. Is
So
it now?
disqualification.
Ooh.
No DQ.
Fake.
Against?
Kane to see if he's gonna be in the Rumble. Daniel Bryan. Which, come on, you're gonna not have him on the card. They're not gonna add another
Imagine.
match.
Imagine.
It's stupid. Just like John Cena having that match, it's predictable. He has to win Daniel Bryan.
Yes, I agree.
But
That was different.
after the match, he's probably going to get crushed. And Triple H is going to tell him that he's number one in the Rumble. In my opinion, I think that's going
I
to happen.
agree.
I agree
I
100%.
think that's exactly what's going to happen. And
That's also a reason why I'm picking him, but that's...
remove all
Well, we're going
We'll
into
move
that
on.
now, right?
Royal Rumble predictions. Begin now.
Alright, let's do this.
I couldn't find our standings.
Nah.
There's somewhere deep in my computer.
Nah.
Ew.
But I'll bring them back next week.
Well,
All I know is I'm in first place. That's
We
all
don't-
that really matters.
we don't need to bring him back. New year, new day, baby.
So it starts after WrestleMania.
Come on.
We'll start off with the WWE Tag Team Title match. I'll just start off with Matt. He's picking the Usos. Matt's not here. He's fatally ill. He might die. He might not be here next week.
It's kind of serious.
Yeah,
Do I have to call the ambulance?
it's maybe.
What's he dying from? Can we specify
He's
that?
got the black lung.
Black lung.
Oh.
Who are you picking?
I got Usos.
Usos. Right off the bat, baby.
I'm just going to give a random SmackDown alert because I know
What's going on right now? So.
what happened. So, Daniel Bryan defeated Kane.
What is the prize?
Ryback
It's
defeated
just-
Rusev.
Oh, we didn't. Did we announce that?
What?
Yeah, we didn't say that. That they all got their jobs back.
Yeah. And
And
all
now they all have to
matches.
compete on SmackDown. We
Oh,
talked about
yeah.
it before.
Oh yeah,
To
I
get
didn't
their
mention
spots
that.
in
Yeah,
the
they were
Rumble, right?
competing
To get
on
their
In
the
spots.
order to get into the
Wait,
Royal Rumble.
All right, now that we know that,
And
said
Roman
Ryback won.
Ryback won. Rusev was counted out.
Ah, of
Ryback-
course. Yeah, you said that before we
So
saw
Ryback
recording,
is
of
in the
course.
Rumble, and Dolph Ziggler beat Baylor's parent. Dolph Ziggler's in the Rumble. Eric Rowan
No
lost
surprise.
to Luke Harper.
Oh, come on!
Rowan.
Rowan!
Eric Rowan will not
good
make the
one
Rumble.
He was
job.
a shining star for a split second, and now he's just...
You could have had them had
Sorry,
a moment in the Rumble. Come on.
Sorry for spoilers. You know,
Oh,
if you
well.
wanted to watch Thursday night, it's still probably a good
I'm
episode.
still gonna watch Thursday. I've always
But
watched
Thursday.
SmackDown.
Thursday.
I figured this was information that we should talk about going into the Rumble predictions
I agree.
now. So I figured it would be helpful because now SmackDown is actually
Decent.
doing productive things.
So,
Making
who you
moves.
choosing, Dan, for the tag team title match?
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. And there was also a brawl that broke out at the end of SmackDown.
There you go.
Big Show came out to beat down Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns made the save, and then a giant brawl with half the roster.
Oh, maybe that would be the only thing that I actually watch on
Half
The
because
full roster. Okay, what are we doing here? Usos, Miz now?
Miz out.
I'm going to
Miz
go
out.
with the Usos.
Of course.
what a surprise.
Brandon?
Usos.
Usos.
Uso crazy.
I'm obviously
Uso,
going
Uso, Uso.
with the Usos. Why wouldn't I? Nikki and Brie versus Natalia and Paige. Matt chose the Bellas. Who wants to go?
I think I have to tell you,
Hmm.
as much as I don't want it to happen, I think the Bellas are going to win this match. I think something's going to go down.
You want Bellas?
I'm going to go Bellas too.
Yeah. I think we're all going to have a lot of the same predictions
Well,
on
this
this. We're
is
going Bellas.
very...
Because it's
Not
just,
a
you
very
know,
dynamic
it's,
card
it's
going
not, yeah, it's very not obvious. I mean, we know certain things about certain people because the way the story storylines have been built up.
Yeah.
So it's, I'm going
This time of
Bellas.
year, it gets a little bit more predictable the direction they're going, and
You see, I'm gonna go opposite of you guys.
Oh, here we go.
Only because I feel like it really doesn't matter who wins this match.
No, of course not. I don't mean, listen, if they
faces
win,
go over.
Yeah, just
if the Bellas win, I'm going to be like, if the Bellas
why
lose,
not
I'm not
have
going
the
to be
faces go over? Because when have WWE had the faces go over other than WrestleMania sometimes?
Look, just give me Paige's phone number and I'll be happy.
There we go. I'm working on it. Don't worry. I got people,
Well,
contacting
come on.
other people,
Yeah.
I'd have to kill you for that, sir.
The Ascension versus the New Age Outlaws.
I think the Ascension.
Ascension.
Oh my god, I mean,
Is it kind of obvious?
they
Once
they
again?
have to. They have to win. They got their ass handed to them on Raw. What?
I totally
If
agree.
they lose this, they're done. Just
Yeah.
throw them to NXT then.
No, absolutely.
They gotta win. You gotta go Ascension on this.
Everyone's going Ascension on this.
Yeah. Because, like I said, like Dan said, what's their point of being in the match if they're not going to win?
They're already been turned into a joke.
Exactly.
And it's sad because they haven't even wrestled a match that was more than 5 minutes yet. So can you get a good opinion on wrestlers when they haven't put on a match yet?
I mean, if you haven't watched NXT,
I think they're pretty good wrestlers. And it's kind of like,
You know what the sad part is? I watched a Facebook clip how Cesaro was in a match against Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn went for a top rope maneuver, and Cesaro had this crazy jacked up lifting up move, but then on fucking Raw he's with the bunnies. He was with the rose petals. I mean NXT
Rosebuds.
What the fuck? are they
sick
called?
rose petals.
fucking suck at this.
I fuck you. Anyway.
Rose petals.
Who cares?
Rose petals are maneuvers.
Rose petals are the name for Adam Rose's fans, like the Canaanites, you know?
Yeah. Write it right now. Send it to the creative.
So
The rose petals, all chanting his name.
it's so bad how limited they are on Raw, but on NXT they can just shoot it. They're shooting stars. They can do whatever the hell they want. But that's what I'm saying. Ascension, they come on Raw, they get buried. NXT, they're dominant.
Yeah, and I've never.
It's so
they haven't
bad.
lost a match, and they've been buried. How fucked up is that?
So
How can you fuck that up?
bad.
You have them face some random 150-pound guys off the boat. according to JBL.
Combined, one's 50 pounds and one's
Yeah.
100 pounds. But yeah, Ascension.
We'll go with the championship match
Oh god.
because I don't think that's going to be the last.
I don't want it to be the last
I don't
match
want it to
because
be either.
it's not as unpredictable as I would like the last match to be. That the
Well,
Royal
I mean,
Rumble is.
it's just better because the
Yeah,
winner
the Royal
points at the
Rumble.
side.
Yeah. I love that. I don't know.
Everyone gets a point this
Like,
time.
I didn't like The Rock CM Punk was the main event
Yeah,
for
no, I
2013.
didn't like that
don't
either.
care how big that is, The Rock. Just put it on before. That's still
Yeah,
the main
absolutely.
event match.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's...
Who you guys taking?
Well, the reason why I think the reason why I feel like they might make the main event is because whoever wins, and like, I wonder who he's going to verse coming up next in the title fight. That's why I think they're going to do it.
Or whoever wins that, they're going to be like, who's going to face him? Well, it's not guaranteed. They have another
Go either
pay-per-view.
way.
It can go either way.
They have another pay-per-view, so they can't say that, really, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Obviously, Matt's picking Brock Lesnar.
Well, I mean,
Is everyone picking Brock Lesnar?
I'm picking Brock Lesnar, yes.
Yeah, I just think it's
Because-
a contract.
Because if you're picking this match, if you say Rollins is going to cash... The only way Rollins wins is if he cashes in after.
Which
He's not
would
going to
be
win
a
this
horrible
match
decision.
clean. Nobody's going to win this match clean except Brock Lesnar, in my opinion.
Which would be a horrible
So
decision.
that's a different
if
pick.
Rollins
That doesn't
cashed
count.
in.
So if
Yeah.
Rollins walks out with the belt,
It doesn't
it
count.
doesn't count because you're picking the match.
Yeah. Who you
But,
picking,
yeah.
Brandon?
I'm gonna have to pick Cena on this one.
What?
Ooh. All right.
A
Give
curveball.
the man his dues.
A
Let
curveball.
him explain.
Ugh.
What's your explanation for it?
Who's? Well,
I
we'll get
just
to who's going to win
feel
your
with
Rumble
this-
then, because I'm very, very curious
I
now.
just feel with this match, like who could face Lesnar in the main event at WrestleMania?
I can think of two guys.
Yep.
3.
Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns,
Yep.
and Randy Orton.
Randy Orton has a dark horse pick, but probably not.
So you stick with Cena.
Yes, I'm gonna say Cena.
I'll go with Brock Lesnar. Only because I could see Seth Rollins trying. No, this is what I hope, that he tries to cash in and Dean Ambrose just fucks it up again.
Yeah, but
Or Orton.
the only problem I see with
No
that
Orton.
is
No Orton?
No.
Not yet?
Not sold on Orton.
it's so like, there's still another 2 months over 2 months before WrestleMania. You're gonna have Dean Ambrose do that now, and then he's gonna be feuding with Seth Rollins that long and have a match at WrestleMania. You think?
We'll
I
have
don't
a
know.
match at Fastlane,
I think.
because that card's going to suck anyway.
I don't know. I think they're gonna go more towards Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan for WrestleMania, in my opinion.
Oh,
but
maybe.
we'll see.
That's what I really... Yeah.
Speaking of Daniel Bryan, Matt picked him to win the Royal Rumble. Do you agree with that?
I'm going Roman Reigns.
I'm going
Sorry,
Roman Reigns.
not my favorite guy on the roster. Probably my bottom 10, but
Then?
I gotta admit, the way it's going, Reigns.
I'm picking Bryan, and I'm staying with my pick because I still think my prediction for... I mean, I might have said this 4 or 5 times already, but it's going to be Bryan Lesnar, WrestleMania. Rollins comes out, cashes in. That's my prediction, and I'm sticking with that till WrestleMania. At least till something else happens on the pay-per-view where obviously has changed my opinion, but I just think Reigns is they're focusing too much on the Reigns Big Show thing.
It's not going to be Reigns' Big Show at
No,
WrestleMania.
I'm not
It's
saying to me,
early
to
January.
me, it's not going to be at WrestleMania, but I think right now in the Rumble match, they're focusing too much on that.
Well, couldn't
So-
you say that they're focusing too much on Daniel Bryan versus Kane right now?
But Kane thing is
It's not
Kane-
more?
Yeah, the authority thing and Daniel Bryan, it has to go into WrestleMania.
But the thing is, if they're going to make him number 1, then for him to win the Rumble is going to be like another storybook ending.
Well, they haven't confirmed that he's won.
But I think it's going to happen. But real, I
when
just
can
think
it happen,
he's.
though?
Yeah, that's very
It's
true.
What do you mean,
But
SmackDown?
it could still
He
happen at the
wins?
pay-per-view.
I mean,
They could have a backstage segment where Triple H says, good luck, you're number 1. You know what I mean? Anything.
Yeah.
I still think he's going to be number 1.
I agree with that.
Because you have him with these injuries and all this crap, and they want to stack
number
the
one's your
odds,
number, too.
stack the odds more against him. But just like what happened to Punk last year, he was number 1, and I think he's going to get taken out by an authority guy. There's J&J. Apparently, J&J interfered somewhat in the match on SmackDown, too.
But see, they cut
Kane,
such
so-
a great promo with him, with Bryan, and like I'm coming back to the Rumble. I mean, I just feel like
You're getting sucked in. You're getting
I
sucked
am
in.
getting sucked in, but
See,
I mean,
I think you're picking with your heart. I want
don't
to see Daniel Bryan
No,
do
of
it.
course,
I want to see
but
Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar.
I don't see Reigns.
Who's Reigns going to face at
Lesnar.
WrestleMania? He's going to face Big Show? That doesn't go into WrestleMania.
Him and Rollins.
No.
Why wouldn't you see him and Rollins? And then they finally fight.
The Shield triple threat match.
But they're not
They
doing
finally
anything
fight.
right now.
There's no title on the line. They finally fight.
They
And
have
Rollins
to
can still cash in at the end of the night. What's the problem?
But what's going to start that? You think Reigns is going to get eliminated in the Rumble by somebody like... well, Rollins isn't in the Rumble, right?
No.
Not
No.
at the moment.
No,
Not at the moment, but he could be. You never know.
He could be.
Triple H.
No, you
Triple H
lost.
gave him a title match. He's got Money in the Bank. Let's
Yeah.
give him another shot. Put him in the Rumble.
I mean, if the only way they start that feud
Yeah.
is if he eliminates him, which I don't really see happening. However, I just don't see Reigns Lesnar. I don't see it. Shoot bun?
I don't want to see it. But I see
No,
it.
I don't want to. Of course,
I
no one
see
wants
it.
to see it, but that's your opinion. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Shoot bun?
If I'm gonna have to pick a winner for the Rumble,
Well, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So,
Yes, this is happening.
that's
All right, so who you got?
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
all right. Come on.
My pick.
Damn.
Who you got?
Not my
you're
boy, but
stuck
my
in the
pick.
middle. You got me and Matt picking Brian. And you got these
I'm
two
really
dudes.
stuck in the middle because I want Bryan to win, but
This ain't who you want.
I know exactly. WWE doesn't give a shit.
Well, at least I put it this way. Like last year, we knew Batista was going to win.
I've been
This year,
saying.
we had like 5 different picks that we could all.
I've been saying
Wow.
since
that
Daniel
is-
Bryan announced that he was going to be at the Royal Rumble that there's no way that WWE is going to fuck this up again by not having him win the Rumble.
I don't think it's fucking it up.
But
How can you trust this guy that just came back? Let's give him the belt again so we waste another
Hey,
year
it's a
where we make him
Cinderella
the top
story.
guy.
It's all about the Cinderella
Roman
story.
Reigns was
We're going to remember
come back from
2014
injury, too.
as a terrible year of wrestling. You know why? Because the top guy that was built was gone the whole year. That's why it was a terrible year of
It's
wrestling.
not his fault though.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. You can't... I understand completely why they're not going to make him the top guy. Maybe next year. Not this year.
I'm going Roman Reigns. And if I'm fucking wrong, I'm gonna hate my life.
It's... What are you going to
Because
do,
if
man?
Randy Orton wins,
Oh, that's my dark
that's
horse
my
pick.
dark horse pick.
Of course.
Dark horse has got to be
So
Randy
you know
Orton.
what? We'll choose some dark horse picks right now.
Well, then
Well,
one thinks
One,
Randy Orton.
one dark horse pick.
Anybody else
So
got
like
any
me,
other
though.
thought that could happen? Just any other random thought?
No.
Dolph Ziggler.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
that's a very dark horse pick. Well, he's not that dark, but you know what I mean.
Racist. No, but I mean, I really. How do you pick against Orton? Because the fact that he's been on these live events, he really has been built up, and now it's a surprise.
Now that you say that he's been on these live events, I feel like I haven't seen anything about him since. Like,
Oh yeah, we haven't seen him in a long time.
Well, I mean, like as in the live
Well,
events.
remember, the thing is, they don't talk
The
about
day
live
after Hell in a
events.
Cell, we haven't
No,
seen
but
him.
I mean, there were people all over the internet saying, "Oh, Randy Orton wrestled this."
Oh
at
well,
this
he actually
house
got a
show,"
little
and-
hurt at one of them, so I think they kept him off a bit.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Randy Orton in nearly 3 months. By the time this Sunday it'll be nearly 3 months, which is insane considering he wasn't out with injury and he was getting hotter than ever. But you have seen him.
And I would love to see
still
Orton.
mad about
Orton. I'd be okay if Brian doesn't win. Brandon, I said Brandon. Brandon, if you, I've been fucking up all night. Brandon, if you don't win the Royal Rumble, I don't know if you're allowed to back in this house. If Brian doesn't win, I'd be okay with Orton. I would not be okay with Reigns, but I would be okay with Orton.
I want to see. I would want to see Randy Orton, I guess, versus Brock Lesnar. So I would want that. But just think about it. Like, I mean, you're gonna have all these guys that have like won Rumbles or older guys late in their career keep winning. You know what I mean? Batista, Randy Orton. Like, you got to have a young guy do it. I mean, they did that with Del Rio, Sheamus, two guys that are nowhere to be seen now. You know, Sheamus will come back, but
Del Rio
yeah,
now
but Sheamus has been.
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor.
Actually,
Yeah, but Sheamus has been
But he goes under a new
dipping
name.
well, it's Alberto
El Patron.
El Patron
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's weird.
But I'm saying, like, if you look back at the Rumble winners, they haven't had a productive winner in a long time. I mean, what have those guys done?
That's very true.
They've done things, but 2 of them are gone now. So, like, think about what they've done for their future. Not much, but they're all gone. Batista's gone. Del Rio's gone. Sheamus is gone.
Do you think Batista will be back for WrestleMania?
I don't know. I don't think he's going to be back anytime soon. I think he's going to still have another match in WWE, but I think maybe he'll do like a SummerSlam thing, maybe, you know?
You know, when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is coming out. He'll be
Oh,
around
God.
just to promote it. Shit like that.
What else did I say? Oh, yeah. I'm still mad. Randy Orton, I mean, just think about this for a second. If Randy Orton won the Hell in a Cell match versus John Cena, which he should have done, since John Cena has every other stat in the world, why couldn't Randy Orton win the series versus John Cena? Then we'd be getting Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins this Sunday, which would be awesome, and there would be a lot of storyline going on.
And that would just mean John Cena would win the Royal Rumble.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
See,
Never mind. You just killed it.
I did. I'm sorry.
Killed it.
It had to be done.
That's one thing I like. That John Cena's not in the Royal Rumble. I like that.
I went to go take a pee-pee. And all I heard was Cena went in the Rumble, and I wanted to go back upstairs. And sit on the toilet for another hour.
Well, because I was saying that if
You sit when you pee?
I was because I'm taking a poop. I didn't want to say that.
That was a quick ass poop. You're up there for like 2 seconds.
Hey, I don't waste my time.
I hope you won.
Well, I was just talking about Randy Orton should have beat Cena at Hell in a Cell, and then they would have been Orton versus Lesnar versus Rollins this Sunday at Royal Rumble, and that would have been a great
That would be
match.
nice. That would be really nice.
But then that's when
You
coming
can't
out and said,
always get what you want, just like Dan Bryan winning the Rumble. Sorry, guys.
Another,
Or guy.
maybe a little
2
question.
guys. Matt
What
and
surprise entrant would you guys like to see?
Surprise entrance.
well-
Did we do anybody? Like anybody?
Well, rumored is RVD, and I don't want to see that. So,
No.
Come on, Bert loves
Yeah.
RVD.
I mean,
Who?
Doesn't Bert love RVD?
Bert? Who's Bert?
yeah, Dave
Our
Burt.
friend Bert.
Oh.
Dave Burt.
Dave Burt, shout out, Bert!
Dave Burt. I don't think he listens to the show, but I'm gonna make.
Fucking pussy.
You can say that because he was listening. But this week he's
Well, he
listening.
actually said that.
That's his
Yeah, he
quote.
loves saying that all the
That's his
time.
line.
Fucking
Is
pussy.
he ever to become a wrestler? Is he still going to wrestling school? By the way?
Yes.
You fucking. I don't think
No,
you
it's,
can say that.
it's fucking pussy.
No.
Shout out to Creative Pro, Kurt Hawkins Wrestling
Good
School,
Hawkins
where
Wrestling
our friends
School,
go.
where like 40
Zach Ryder's actually training there now, coming back from his injury.
There you
so.
go.
Oh, but anyways, any surprise?
Surprise
What do you
entry.
think?
Surprise entrance. I would probably like to see maybe Christian.
I don't think he's wrestling anymore. I think he's done.
Yeah, he's pretty.
They said he was retired on Raw, I thought.
Yeah.
No, he
That was news to us.
You know how it is. He always wants one more match.
No,
So
man.
let's
One more
just Give him
entry.
that one more match in the Rumble. So
One more concussion, more like.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Chris Jericho, Y2J. I think he might be a surprise entrant this year. Only because he
Well, I mean, Randy Orton.
Instagrammed him signing a contract for the WWE, and
Are we counting Randy Orton in this? Because he would be a surprise.
I guess so, yeah.
That's not much of a surprise, though. He's
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
come out. When are we going to see him again? I mean,
Never. Fastlane.
all right, if I had to pick somebody else, I mean, where am I going to go? I
The
mean,
Godfather.
you can pick anybody, even if they have no chance of being.
Anybody.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, if they have no chance, I have to go with Kurt Angle. I've wanted to see Kurt Angle in WWE for what?
Especially if it's because
9 years now.
I got one.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
that's great.
9 years I want to see him in WWE. Nearly.
Well, we're talking about the real deal now. I'm going D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo Brown.
I want
Yo,
D'Lo
Brown, what is that, a
Brown.
trainer in TNA or
I
something?
want D'Lo
I
Brown.
did meet D'Lo Brown.
The real deal now.
Gonna keep your sorry ass out on the street.
he still have his own dress.
Paralyzed draws.
I saw him. I actually still have his own
Oh,
dress.
you know what? I'm changed. I'm going to go Gangrel. No, I don't know why.
Gangrel.
He still wrestles, actually.
Yeah, he
Remember when
does.
they thought that guy was going to be something? And then Edge and Christian became something and he did nothing?
Alright, Superstar of the Week.
Oh?
Or should I say Superstars of the Week? New Age Outlaws.
Ooh.
You didn't know?
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, you
I guess I'll
didn't
start
know.
this off.
All right.
You know, they're back, so we figured
Yeah, might as well. No,
Billy
last
Gunn
week-
did a nice suplex, so why not?
Last week we had Macho Man as their Superstar of the Week. It's only, whatever. We could have picked APA, but I feel like they don't have
Yeah.
great of matches. I'm going back to
No offense.
November 24th, 1997, which is the first day
Damn, we get dates too.
First
Shit, I got to
time.
put my game up.
the New Age Outlaws won the tag team championship
First time.
from the Legion of Doom.
LOD.
Of course, they cheated.
Sneaky
One of them was
bastards.
Steel Chair. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, you like that? I remember the date, but I can't remember who got hit with the Steel Chair.
Actually, Hawk and Animal, because they had Draws for a bit as like a LOD member. Speaking of Draws,
Rest in peace.
he died.
No,
His career done.
it's crazy.
Fucked up, man.
Wow.
Awkward.
This show's like a dark
This
turn.
just got dark real fast. But yeah, that's my pick. What do you got, Vinny?
What? I'm going with versus. I can't speak tonight.
Versus?
I really can't
He's
speak
going
tonight.
with Versus.
I need to just go to bed.
Eating too many deli meats.
Shout out to Foodtown Deli in Hicksville, New York.
Shout out to deli meats in your mouth.
Sausage.
That's not a deli meat.
Shut up.
Go ahead.
That's his kind of deli meat.
Listen, eat a cheeseburger over there.
I'm done, actually.
Good. Thank God. I'm going to WrestleMania 14. I'm doing versus Cactus Jack and.
Cacti Jack.
Shut up!
Man.
Damn.
Listen.
You're worse than Kevin Nash on Raw tonight.
I really am.
Career's going down the drain as we speak.
Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie in a dumpster match. That was fun to watch. And I actually watched it before we started recording, and it was actually a really brutal match.
Yeah, because all I heard from that was, "Let the body hit the floor."
Yeah, shout out to that song
Johnny Cool.
20 years ago. But yeah, that's my match.
I'm picking SummerSlam 1998. New Age Outlaws versus Mankind and Kane. Well, it was supposed to be Mankind versus Kane, but it ended up being the New Age Outlaws versus Mankind, and it was a hardcore match.
Ooh.
Mick Foley, that match took so many brutal hits.
When hardcore was hardcore.
So much, punishment, being suplexed through the chairs. And the way the New Age Outlaws worked together was just phenomenal. And the match ending with Kane arriving out of a dumpster
Speaking of dumpsters.
and actually nailed Mankind right in the head with the sledgehammer. Just the way that the New Age Outlaws worked together in that match was just amazing. And a shout out to my friend Vanessa, who was actually at that match.
Wow.
Vanessa, what up, Vanessa?
Vanessa was there.
Yeah, she was there. That was
Doing a
her
lot of
first,
shout outs tonight.
that was her very first wrestling event live.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
First, then. Yeah, it's tough really to follow those ones, but kind of screwed. But I went for a newer one. CM Punk and the Outlaws versus the Shield on Raw. It was January 13th, 2014.
Pull out those dates, baby.
Yeah, well, I had to pull it out. Wait, what? Yeah, it was a really good match. All the Shield matches, I mean, their first year and a half were just amazing. And it was just cool to see them, back. And they were on the same team as CM Punk. It was just, it was really cool to see that matchup. And then, of course, they turn on CM Punk. They walk out on him. And the Shield just feasts on CM Punk. And the Outlaws join the Authority. And you know how that goes. They won the titles, I think that's Sunday or that month they won the titles I think on the Royal Rumble pre-show. But
You're right.
yeah.
I concur. Well, Royal Rumble Sunday should be interesting, to say the least. Hopefully, I will remain on top on predictions.
No, you won't.
Awesome.
We all have the same predictions this week, for the most part, except for one, which doesn't
Yeah,
really
no one
matter.
can gain on you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, baby.
It's all.
Shut up!
I'm not thinking about the cumulative because I wasn't here for the first.
True blind!
Yes,
Yes.
The last three pay-per-view. No, one pay-per-view actually. You were here for.
We don't even know if we have these records still, so
No,
I'm hoping they burn to the
I
ground.
don't even know what day it is anymore.
There was one preview. I think I got none right. I think it was Survivor Series,
Yeah, a lot of people. That's the one.
I got
went
everyone
That's the
wrong.
one I went 6-0 on.
except the main event. I think.
Yeah, it should be fun. Danny never sent me his predictions.
Womp womps.
Remember that guy? He was here last week.
Rest in peace,
Shout
brother.
out to Danny. I was like giving shout outs all of a sudden. Hey, this is fun. We should do it again next week, guys.
You're
You guys
forgetting
like this?
something.
It's good.
You're forgetting
The
something.
question of the week.
That's right.
Yeah, you know, it's shit. How can I forget that?
We've had a lot of questions this week.
Brandon had one.
And shout-outs.
Yeah,
Chloe
well,
just did.
we can. You said you had.
You want
one,
double up?
too.
You want to double it
It's
up?
a
Yeah.
quick one. Yours is a quick one.
All right.
Yeah.
My question of the week was, what was
ahead.
your favorite Royal Rumble elimination?
Favorite Royal.
That's a good one.
Tough.
It's
to
a good
remember.
one.
It's,
But
yeah,
like,
it's a good one.
there's so many that you like have seen,
I'm gonna think of like something last year because that's the only one I remember right
and
now.
of course I'm gonna go Maven eliminating the Undertaker.
Get your ass out of my yard. Oh my God, Maven!
With
Maven!
a drop kick.
Awesome.
Mine had to be Drew Carey just climbing over the
Eliminating
top rope
himself
just to get away from Kane.
after
What?
offering Kane money.
Yes.
I think mine was the Bushwhacker one because not only did he get eliminated, he just kept fucking trolling after. He's like, just to walk away, like arms flailing, you know, I'm not giving you a shit. That was mine.
Where am I gonna go with this?
So many good ones. God forbid.
I actually do have a.
God forbid you're prepared.
What do you mean? You're not supposed to prepare. A question's supposed to be.
Never prepared.
You're never
We
supposed to be
were prepared.
Question of the week. You're not supposed to prepare. It's supposed to be instant.
We were prepared.
Think on the fly. You know. I don't know. I'm thinking of like a memorable one off the top of my head. I'm thinking about Triple H eliminating Kurt Angle in 2002.
That was a good one.
And just clothesline him right over.
I have another one. Hurricane Helms
Yes.
tried to chokeslam Stone Cold and Triple H,
Oh yeah, but
and they both just looked at him
the
and
elimination
just
wasn't memorable, but the moment
Well,
was.
another one that I remember was actually at the 2000 Royal Rumble when Kai and Tai just kept returning to the ring.
Oh my god.
After being eliminated once, and they weren't even in the Rumble, they just kept coming back.
I
Oh,
love
yeah, I should have won with Foley. He's in three guys in one rumble.
I think
That's memorable.
another good one was, not really top of the line guy, but my man Santino going in, going out. I wasn't ready.
Oh, Kane eliminated.
That was great. Kane just let. That wasn't
Me
even
personally,
really
I'm
1
thinking
second.
of like my favorite like last two in the rumble. You know what I mean? I know. Like I'm thinking, I don't remember the eliminations as much. You know what I mean? Because there's only so many ways you can get eliminated from the rumble. Some are creative, but I'm thinking like Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. That first time they were the last two in the rumble, and they haven't faced each other in like 10 years before that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That I think that was 07.
Lesnar and the Undertaker. Royal Rumble. I forgot what Royal Rumble was.
2003.
Three,
Where
when Lesnar won. Yeah.
That was good.
That was his first Royal Rumble too.
Yeah.
The other question was your favorite rumble.
Favorite Rumble.
What year?
My favorite one was Royal Rumble 2008, Madison Square Garden, only for one reason and one reason only. I was there. I was there. The best moment in that whole Rumble match was they actually surprise entrances were Roddy Piper and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And what happened was in that match, the superstars that were in the ring actually stepped back and just circled Piper and Snuka and watched Snuka attack Piper
That's good.
and eliminated him. In the match.
I think I'm gonna go 2003. That was the one with Triple H, correct?
2003
No,
was
2002.
Brock Lesnar.
I'm sorry, 2002. 2002 was my favorite one. Just the fact that Triple H came back. I mean, it was got a lot of good entries in that. That was, when Triple H announced he was coming back to the Rumble after the ACL. That was just, I don't know, that stood out to me. That was my favorite one.
I'm gonna go with Royal Rumble 2000 with The Rock winning. I enjoyed that one. Right? He won that one? Yeah. Royal Rumble 2000.
The Rock won that.
The Rock won
He
that
did?
one. Yeah.
Yes, he did. He eliminated the Big Show.
That was a big one there.
And then weeks later, you heard the Big Show walk.
Oh, yeah,
complaining
I'm
that,
sorry.
The Rock's
I'm
feet
sorry.
touched the floor first.
Yeah, and then we got to terrible
It's
WrestleMania
either-
main event.
It's a tie for me. It's either that one or Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit one.
Who?
Sorry.
Whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
Fourth wall.
he who should not be named.
It's too late now. You already said it. It's too late now. You already said it.
Shit.
Good job. You're fired.
I mean, when I first thought of it, I was thinking 2001 because that's when Kane went completely insane and eliminated 11 guys. I know it's not the record anymore, but it was amazing because he just had weapons. He just went crazy.
That's the one Austin.
That's like,
That's
yeah.
the one Austin
Yes.
third.
That's the Kane I loved, but I'm gonna go really, really fucking old school and go 1992 because the title was on the line in the Rumble. The Rumble before never meant anything. It never guaranteed a shot at WrestleMania. It was only after that where they started guaranteeing a shot at WrestleMania. But the title was on the line, and it had all the top names in there. You had Flair, Undertaker, Hogan. Who else was in there? What, Sid Justice, whatever the hell his name is.
Vicious.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they changed his name multiple times. Yeah, they had all the guys. Like,
And Flair came in at number 3.
yeah, and Flair won it, and it was just awesome because Flair's was never a WWE guy, and they gave him the top spot, and it was awesome. And Flair said it was the best one of his career. I don't know if that is, but
I'm really surprised no one picked Royal Rumble in 1995, which Michaels came in at number 1 and won it.
yeah, but 1995 had it was a terrible year for wrestling. The other guys in the Rumble were terrible. They're all goofy gimmicks, Mantar and
Well, what
Adam
about
Bomb and
what about Royal Rumble 1999 when McMahon and Austin went all over the arena?
yeah, that's good.
And McMahon won.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When you said 2000, I was thinking that. I was thinking McMahon won that for some reason. I was in the wrong year.
Oh man, the Royal Rumble was probably my favorite pay-per-view of all year.
Yeah.
Probably better than WrestleMania.
I mean, because it's
No.
WrestleMania, all the stories come to an end, and Royal Rumble is kind of like
The
not where
beginning
it begins, but at the same time
WrestleMania
it's the
doesn't
one
come to an
match.
End really.
Well, I mean,
they usually have rematches at the next couple pay-per-views after WrestleMania. So WrestleMania is just like a fresh match normally. I feel like. No,
I mean, usually they say where it all ends.
no.
Usually,
They say.
oh,
where it all
some of
began.
them, some of them, you know,
I don't fucking know what goes on anymore with this thing.
yeah, not anymore. Back in the day, it did. Not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a wrap.
Do you,
Like RAP or WRAP? Because I like WRAPs.
Yeah, those are good.
What kind of rap though?
What?
What kind of rap?
The fuck? Just
Grilled chicken.
go home. You're drunk.
so hopefully,
I am home. I am drunk, so.
me and Gaspar are in a Royal Rumble pool. Hopefully, one of us come
we
down
both
with
Yeah, a
money.
nice chunk of change.
Nice
Dude,
chunk of change. Yep.
You know,
I got 1 in 29. So there's
I
that.
got 8 and 26.
How much you guys got on
It's
this?
$15 a person,
Yeah.
Oh.
so it's gonna be.
Good invite.
It's filled up with last year's.
Yeah, it's all the people.
It's all
from
predetermined
years.
from last
It's all
year.
predetermined, baby.
Yeah, carries on. I mean, if we had enough people, I would want to do another one, but
Yeah, but there's only 5 of us here.
Yeah.
4 of us on a good day. Hey,
Four of
guys,
us on a good day.
thanks for listening to episode 11.
11.
11.
That was the worst WrestleMania. I think I said that about 9.
You said it about 9.
11. No, but 11 was the worst. Go look at what happened on 11. You don't even know. Undertaker faced what was it, King Kong Bundy? It was terrible. It was so bad.
I'm really curious on what the main event for WrestleMania 11 was.
I think it was Diesel and
Taker.
Bam Bam Bigelow and Lawrence
yeah.
Taylor.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, that was even worse.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yep. There
Rest
it
in
is.
peace, Bam Bam. Hey, and next week we have our friend Tyler coming on. That's right. Tyler.
Woohoo!
Who's Tyler, you ask? He doesn't watch wrestling.
No, he doesn't.
He's going to be watching the Royal Rumble and the following Raw
So he says.
just to be on this podcast.
Dedication.
Yeah, and it's going to be nice to have an outsider's view of this wonderful thing we call wrestling.
Wonderful world that we call wrestling.
I have a feeling he's going to come here and go, "How do you guys watch this shit every single week?"
Well, that's what I think when I'm done watching, but
It's true,
Yeah.
but we keep doing it. 'Cause
Ew.
we love the business.
Oh yeah.
It's what's for best for business.
Sure, I guess.
Breast for business.
Breast for business. Listen, you, all of you,
Hey,
every one of you.
No, I wasn't making fun of you.
Yes, you were.
I wanted to say breast for business.
Breast. I mean, if you like breasts more than anybody, I mean, hey,
chicken breasts.
chicken breast. I like chicken breast.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. Thanks to Chucky Madness for the kick-ass theme song. You can follow him on Twitter at Chucky Madness with 2 E's instead of a Y in the Chucky. And the same on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook at Under the Ring Radio, on YouTube at Under the Ring Radio, and on Twitter at Under the Ring 1. Why the 1? Because we're the only one that matters.
Let me also say that this episode was sponsored by All American Burger in Massapequa on Merrick Road because we absolutely destroyed Vinny's basement with farts. That happened.
Disclaimer, if you heard any farts throughout this episode, it's because of All American Burger.
So now I hate you guys from last week, and I hate you guys from this week because you stunk in my basement. Have a good night.
Be good.